Infected people become incredibly violent and soon the airport is on fire. 2 months later, the virus has spread around the world, becoming a global pandemic. It transforms people into zombie-like beings called ferals and they're seen as raging beasts. The government tries to establish a quarantine, but many citizens protest against it and fight for the rights of the ferals, saying they're people too. The army has to take over the streets and fight civilians to try to send them home, only to make the whole situation worse. One afternoon, all TV channels lose their signals. Abigail and her brother get a call from their father, the pilot, who explains he has lots of work to do helping people and promises they'll be safe with their mother. At that moment, they hear a noise from upstairs, so the family runs out of the house. When they're about to get in the car, a feral jumps out and tackles the mother to kill her. Abigail immediately hides under the car and has to watch how the feral attacks her brother too. When a police siren starts wailing nearby, the feral runs away. Afterward, Abigail hears her brother call her name, but her mother transforms into a feral and finishes killing him. When Abigail cries, her mother hears her and goes after her, only to then get shot by Cassius. He rescues Abigail and she thanks him with a hug. Her brother starts transforming too, so Cassius makes Abigail close her eyes before shooting the boy as well. 10 years later, the world is in a post-apocalyptic state. There aren't many humans left and nature has taken over cities. In the forest, a now teenager Abigail and Cassius are hunting. It's clear that Cassius has trained Abigail well because she kills a deer with an excellently aimed shot, although Cassius scolds her for rushing and not being patient. When night falls, the duo stops to camp and Cassius makes sure all the tripwires are in place. A few hours after they fall asleep, one of the tripwires makes a noise and startles Cassius awake. He comes out of the tent to investigate and finds some fuzz stuck in the wire. Then he hears some noises nearby, so he rushes to keep the horses calm and takes out his gun just in time to shoot an incoming feral. This was probably a scout sent by the horde, so Cassius wakes Abigail to leave. For the next few days, the duo keeps traveling, and whenever they stop to let the horse rest, Cassius continues training Abigail. One afternoon, they stop riding when they see a car nearby and quickly take their guns out. They see a man shooting down a feral while a second creature approaches him from behind. Abigail wants to help him, but she shoots too quickly and the bullet hits him together with the incoming feral. The creature in the car comes out to eat and Cassius has to bring it down. Afterward, Abigail searches the car for supplies and Cassius finishes the poor man with a machete before taking his shoes. A radio in the car tries to contact the driver and Abigail wants to warn them about the feral horde in the area, but Cassius tells her to ignore it. At that moment, more cars show up and a group of survivors surround them with weapons. They check the dead guy's body and see a human killed him, so they assume the duo did it just to rob him. When a leader threatens to kill them, Cassius and Abigail attack the two nearest people and knock them down to steal their weapons. Things are tense as both sides point at each other, so a pregnant woman named Megan comes out of a car to try to calm them down. At that moment, the horses make some distressed noises and a feral horde appears around them. Everyone immediately opens fire, killing as many ferals as possible to try to keep them away. There are too many of them, so they still manage to get close and Cassius and Abigail have to use their blades too, fighting them hand to hand. However, the other survivors are only good with guns, so soon the ferals start killing them one by one. A woman gets a Molotov bomb ready but is attacked by a feral, so it falls on a car and causes a small explosion that throws Cassius back. One of the survivors gets bitten, so he tries to self-delete, but he's run out of bullets and transforms instead. The leader is grabbed by a particularly big feral and slowly beaten to death. Megan's husband David is also tackled by a feral, but he manages to kick it off. Abigail helps the couple get in a car and Cassius kills a few more creatures before joining them. When they take off, there's a feral on the car roof, so Cassius stops the vehicle rather suddenly to make it fall. Abigail uses the chance to grab their things before they finally escape. The big feral notices that they killed his girlfriend and roars in fury. Once they're on the road, Abigail checks their ammo and notices they've lost most of it. Megan explains they were traveling to a colony on the riverside and that she's in her 35th week, so the baby will be here soon. However, Abigail and Cassius think searching for colonies isn't worth it. They've already seen a bunch of them and they never survive. Suddenly, the car stops and the group discovers the engine is dead, so they have no choice but to continue on foot. Moments later, the group makes it to an abandoned town and agrees to spend the night there. They search a building to make sure there aren't ferals around and make camp. Megan offers to share her food, but Cassius and Abigail only eat what they hunt to avoid the infection. The couple explains they talked to the colony on the radio, so they know they have plenty of supplies and doctors. It's a week's travel to reach it, meaning the risk is high. In return, Abigail tells them that she and Cassius are trying to get to the west coast and escape to the islands by boat. After Cassius sets up the tripwires outside, he takes out a map and tells the couple what path to take to reach the colony. However, he refuses to go with them, saying a horde will come back for revenge. Abigail talks to Cassius in private, insisting that they should help the couple and that maybe this colony will be different. An argument ensues, yet Cassius still refuses to help. In the middle of the night, the horde finds the broken car and follows the road to town. Meanwhile, the men can't sleep, so Cassius shows David that he always has a bullet saved in his pocket in case he's bit.
Please subscribe our channel and hit on bell icon. Hope you are enjoying. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe.